Hey, Joy, how's it happening?
It's all finished. Come
wow,
on in.
You've been busy, hadn't you?
We have.
So, all right. Well, we're excited to get the final tour of the place.
I'm excited to show you.
Okay, so Joy, we'll just start here.
This is a versatile room, so you could either make it like a formal dining with a big round table. I personally would have it as just a cozy little reading room, kind of a little formal front room.
Sort of sitting room.
Yeah. And if you remember before, this room was really weird. This was one of the weirdest rooms in the house, and it's such a pretty room now. It had that brick that came out to like where we're standing with that.
Which I think was supposed to be for like a pot belly type stove, right?
It was there. The stove was there.
Yeah. So, but it took up half the room almost.
Yeah, this room was pretty much useless. I don't know what you would, I mean, you could have had a couple chairs over here. I think they were primarily using it to just heat the house for some reason. But I love this little fireplace.
Oh, that's amazing what you did with that.
And it opened up the room, and now there's a lot of space in here. It's just beautiful. This room's real versatile, and that's why I didn't stage it, to kind of give people options.
Right. So, okay, well, let's check out the kitchen now.
Come on in.
Yeah, I think people are going to be blown away when they see the before and after photos. You should tell everybody about the paint, too, of the cabinet colors.
These cabinets, we ended up, instead of going the white, which is kind of trending out, this is the Sherwin-Williams color of the year. And so we chose that, which is a different thing than I normally do. Now, I've done green cabinets before, which I like, but I didn't do the green in this just because it's so open here. You would have had to decorate everything in the green, and I like doing blues too. So the blue, greens, and tans are primarily what we did in this house. The backsplash was different. It's a little different for me. I don't usually do a real kind of busy backsplash, but this kitchen really could use a little bit. There's not a lot of it anyway, and it has every color in it. It has the green, like the center island, it has the tan, and then it has the white. The countertops are marble, and they have the same colors in them too.
What is actually the name of that color? It's khaki. Is it khaki something? I can't remember what you told me it was now, but it's kind of a crazy name, you know, because we were talking about, I'd like to be the person that gets to name all the paint colors.
I know, and I don't, for some reason, I don't remember the name.
We have a house, we're actually a rent house, and my wife actually, we saw this color and she painted the trim, and it's amazing how the trim turned out with this color.
You know, you don't think of a khaki just being a trendy color. And when I first saw it, for sure.
I don't think I've seen khaki cabinets in any house I've ever been. I'm trying to think, I just don't think I've ever seen it.
Well, the light wood is in. So this kind of transitions, if you're going to paint the cabinets, it kind of transitions it to that light wood.
No, if you look at all the new builds and you go and look, because they're all doing the white, but it's like you got white walls, white cat, like there's no...
It's very builder grade. The white,
it's like the homes have no character at all, you know?
And I think in decorating, that's what they've noticed, and people are, like I said, steering away from it because it doesn't have a lot of character.
Right.
So, but if you remember here, we had that big glass cabinet that came out, and we asked, you know, our viewers what they thought about it, and it was general consensus that we needed to take it out, and it really did open everything up.
Oh my goodness.
And then this bar also, it was 2-level, so it kind of closed off from the living room, and we took that down to 1 level just to make it more cohesive, the whole kitchen more cohesive. And
yeah, dropping that made it, I mean, it's kind of nutty too, but I think it made it a lot more open too, like it, you know, looking into the living room.
And can you imagine, you know, if you have Thanksgiving here, you can just set up the buffet right here. I mean, it's just, it's incredible.
Well, before we leave the kitchen real quick, so you've got all new appliances.
Everything's new.
And you even throwing in a new fridge.
We always do the fridges just because, and that's a really nice one. That's the...
I was looking at that. That is a really nice
it's the one, the family hub, where you can do all the notes and you can work it from your phone. I don't know why you'd have to work your fridge. I guess to do the notes, you can play music through it, all kinds of fun things.
Yeah, mine, when I open mine, it says stop eating fat butt. So anyway, I've got my program to do that. So you want to check out the dining room real quick, or breakfast area?
Yeah. And this is one of the reasons why you don't really need that formal dining area, is because this area is just huge. You could turn the table the other way, and there's just tons of room. There's enough room for a buffet here. You've got the window seating over there.
Just sitting there thinking of all that brick.
And I really did like the brick, but brick is so terrible to clean. I mean, you just cannot get it clean. And the grout lines, if you remember, were just huge grout lines, and it looked really dark. Everything now looks a lot lighter than it did, and it really makes the space feel a lot better.
So do we want to check out the utility room next?
Yeah, and this cute little bathroom that was remember the wallpaper in the bathroom before was yellow checks with birdhouses.
Yeah,
if you look now, it looks a lot different. Redid the wallpaper with the black and white, and I just love it. I love how it turned out. Of course, I love it because I wallpapered it. So.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying. You worked your butt off on that. In here, in the utility room, so you left the stain.
We did. We had them touch up everything and kind of reseal it. So we did leave it in here, and just for the warm feel of it. And then we took out the cabinets that were over here. There was a row of cabinets here, and when you walked in, it made it feel really enclosed in here. I figured a family could really use the mud bench, and it incorporates that green color. This is the same color as the center island.
Right. And don't forget about your ironing board.
I know, I love it.
You gotta have ironing board.
And then there's storage, just a lot of storage, and a sink, utility sink.
The mud bench, and just you leaving that the stain color. You know, I've been seeing that more and more.
Right.
Yeah.
The stains are coming back a lot too.
It seems like there's a lot more mixture going on with them, which I think that's great you didn't paint it because it does give it that extra little character. All right, well, let's check out the living room.
And this is so open. Now, I didn't do anything to the fireplace. There was recommendations on painting it, which you could paint it and you could do a lot to it, but I just left it. There's plugs here for big TV. You could put it up, you know, and now everything's flat screen.
Right.
So there's enough room up there for the TV, or you could put the TV here. But it's just a great big open space, and it almost feels like the outside is part of it because you've got so many windows here.
The backyard's is so beautiful, which we'll get to that later.
It is really pretty.
So.
And then we have the office area here, study office area. So this color, I do remember the name of it. This is Hidden Gem. This is the bear color of the year. And I just love how
those turned out so good, didn't they?
Yeah, it's a really cute room, and just really relaxing. You know, I can see sitting in here working from home.
You really just painted.
This one we just painted. Everything was the wood color, but once again, because it was so much wood and it wasn't in good condition.
Well, even just doing the white accent here, you know what I mean? Like this house has so
and
many
the floors.
cool things.
Now the floors look so nice against the white wood.
Yeah, because they were so dark before. Okay, on to what room next?
Let's go this way and see some of the bedrooms. Or we can check out this bathroom that really gave me a lot of problems. We put the tub in, the new tub, and it overlaps the door. But for some reason, the tile layer could not get this window cut out right. This ended up being our solution for the crazy funhouse window that was in there that just gave us so many problems.
It wasn't even a block window, really. I mean, he had that all tiled, so he had to rip it all out and start over, I guess.
If you remember, and I'm sure Allison can show the picture, it looked terrible. It was all wonky and crazy, and I'm like, we're not leaving it like that. So our solution was just to take the window out. But I love the tile, that glass tile. It's just gorgeous, and it has, you know, a 3D effect to that tile.
Right. Well, and just doing that, like I don't know that I've ever really seen that, you know, where they do the dark accent. I mean, it really makes it pop, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I like it. I think it's...
You're going to hate to hide it with the shower curtain.
I didn't put any shower curtains up because
wait till they see the tile. Yeah, well, they see the tile in the master bedroom. And of course, everything
in here, all the countertops, every faucet, every toilet, everything is brand new. So
right, all new plumbing,
it's pretty much
fixtures.
A brand new house. We could go down and check out the master if you want to come see it. The khaki in the kitchen is the same color as the bench. It's also the same color as the master vanity. And this room is really big. This is a queen size bed. It could definitely accommodate a king size very
Oh my
easily.
goodness, yes. I mean, I don't know what it's going to look like in the video. This is a very large room.
Yeah,
So.
it's a really big
You
room.
even had can light.
Everything is new. The can lights are new. All the lighting is new. This bathroom is one of the biggest transitions in the entire house because it was wallpaper central. You remember how
Right.
crazy
Oh
it
yeah,
was?
that's probably the biggest change of everything, isn't it? Like
I
that
think it's
bathroom.
definitely one of the biggest changes. Of course, we added the barn door because the door opened up into the shower. So we took that out, and it's just a huge transition in here. It's so glamorous. So you have the same color, the khaki in here, but we added the brushed gold because that's
No, it's just
so in style.
Even
It's
the
got
mirror you
gold.
picked out is unreal. That's so cool.
I had to order that to get it in.
Yeah, that accent tile you did on this wall, like I was saying earlier, that doesn't even look real.
I mean, we stripped it down to bare walls, and everything in here was just redesigned, and it just looks so open. The closet, same color. We brought this accent color in, and of course I had to glam it up a little bit with the lights. We have some cute little lights hanging in here with the little crystals in them, and maybe a little bit too glamorous for some people, but
I think it looks really, really good.
thank you. And
We
then,
have
of course,
one
the new
more, I
tap.
think we have one more bedroom downstairs.
This is another room I really like how it turned out. So this is the only room that I really painted the entire walls a different color. This color is Sherwin-Williams Quietude, and with the white ceilings, it just makes the room feel huge. And then if you remember, this room opens up to the bathroom, so it can be a guest bedroom, but I just love how the room turned out. It's got that cottage feel for sure. All right, let's go check out upstairs, Brian. So this room is adorable too. I staged it as a nursery just because it's just the cutest little room. So you've got the bookshelves built in, and then this was also the one that has the cedar closet. So the cedar
okay.
closet's finished. I didn't do the hanging poles because I figured somebody would want to customize it, but it's got cedar floors, cedar walls, the whole entire thing is cedar.
For sure, I'm glad y'all finished that out.
And it's huge.
It's a really big closet. It's a lot of square footage in this house.
It is a big house.
So upstairs, there's a total of 3 bedrooms, and then we have the big bonus room. Correct?
Right,
Yeah.
right. So this room would make a wonderful teen room, I think. I just stage it very calming, but it's the one that has 2 closets in it, which is great. So, you know, you have a regular sized closet there, and then in this one you have all the shelves and for shoes and purses or
Right,
you know,
yeah.
that kind of thing. So
Oh
it'd be
my
a
gosh,
great,
so much storage.
it'd be a great teen room.
Well, yeah, you could even have a desk here.
You could have a
You
desk.
know, looking out the window.
I think it's a cool room. I just like how it's kind of got 2 areas to it, so you could kind of make a little seating area in here and then your bed part in there.
I think the whole house, you know, it just has so many of these little features and nooks and crannies and, different stuff.
It was a custom. Get into
Yeah.
customs, you know, you get a lot more just uniqueness.
No, and I think we talked about on the previous videos, Steve Cook built it.
Right.
And, you know, he's notorious in our area for being one of the best builders.
Absolutely. And he doesn't build anymore, which is,
Yeah,
you know,
he's retired,
I guess
so-
we all have to retire at some point. But
Right.
if you remember, we talked about putting the trim around the door and converting those from flat panel to this trim. And
It's amazing what that little piece of trim does to the door.
I know. It makes it look so upscale when you do that. This is the upstairs bathroom, which is really turned out great, you know. It's got the one vanity, but it's a nice size vanity, the drawers and things like that. And then, but I really like the shiny tile.
It looks so crisp and clean.
It does. And once again, I didn't put a shower curtain up because I love the tile.
Right. Well, when you pay that much for a tile, you probably want to look at it.
I know. And everybody knows this fancy tile is expensive. But it turned out great. I love it. Every house I stage has a teepee.
And we've always sold them.
2 teepees. You heard about the guy that went to the doctor and he said, one day I think I'm a wigwam. The next day I think I'm a teepee. And then I think I'm a wigwam. And then I think I'm a teepee. And the doctor said, well, you're just too tense.
My gosh. Not only learn about staging and buying homes here, you learned jokes.
That's right. Obviously, this is not going to be a room that has teepees in it when somebody.
But same thing. This room's so big, and you've got a big closet. You know, you've got
and this
tons
is a
of
really big closet.
Storage. And then the view. To me, this is the best view too.
This is an amazing view. You can sit on this bench and watch the deer come up in the morning and in the evenings. I have done it many a times, and it's probably why it took me so long to finish this house, because I would get distracted with the deer.
Just sit there.
Yeah, exactly. So there's 5 deer that come all the time, and we have put deer corn out there, but they don't care if there's deer corn. They will come regardless. They
just kind of.
There's a stream back there, so they come to drink out of the stream.
That stream always has water flowing in it, which is crazy because we've not had any rain, and I don't know in here. And you know, it's just a beautiful property. You could do so much back there. You guys didn't even get to go. You know,
we didn't do a lot. The only thing we did was clear out the underbrush so that you had a lot more space. But there's so much potential back there. I mean, I can only imagine the things that you could do in that backyard, and I'll love to see what somebody actually ends up doing.
Yeah, it's going to be cool. So we got one room left up here.
The big room. The acoustics are fantastic in this room. But yeah, we just left it open. I didn't stage it or do anything to it. Once again, the solar tube in here we talked about before. All of the flooring is the luxury vinyl plank.
Looks so good, don't it? Yeah, there's so many options with this room.
I can think of 4 or 5 different things you could do. I would have it as my craft room. But you could put an elderly parent up here, and they could have a bedroom, a living room, and a small kitchen.
Oh yeah.
You could do a huge just rec room, man cave. I mean, there's just so much potential. If you had a lot of kids, you could do a playroom that all year long they have their toys, and there's enough room in here to put the climber and
oh yeah.
all
I mean,
kinds of stuff.
it's big. It's a really big.
And then adding this, before it didn't have this feature, and so adding this I think really makes a difference up here too. Just it makes it a lot more usable space.
Looks so good. So all right, well, you want to kind of show us around the outside of the property?
Yeah, let's go check out the landscaping in the front that we did.
So Joy, you guys spent you spent a lot of time, I know a lot of money and a lot of resources to get this, because you guys have moved a lot of trees.
A lot of trees came down. We tried to keep a lot, but a lot came down. And if you remember over here to the side, you couldn't even see this side of the house over here. Right. It was completely.
Well, you certainly couldn't see that neighbor's yard.
No,
you couldn't even see it at all.
And you won't be able to see it again
when the trees
bloom. But we took it down so you could actually see the front of the house, because this is such a pretty house. And you were just missing a whole part of the house. All you could see was this part right here.
Right.
So it opens it up. Everything on the outside has been refreshed, but then redid all these flower beds. And
there was a giant tree there that you guys took out, wasn't there?
Yeah. And I
hated
there was, and that's what covered up that whole side of the house.
Okay.
There was 2 trees. One of them was really close, way too close to the porch, and when you have trees that close, it's a problem. So we had to take those out, which I hated to take them out, but they had to come out.
Here's what I think is so amazing. Like I was, earlier looking back in this area, like y'all cleared so much out in there. Like you could put. Before you could have done nothing because you couldn't even imagine there's any, a way to do anything. But now I'm looking at going, you could put a swing set. You could put, you
can really make that look like a park.
Oh, yeah.
All you have to do is plant some grass seed and stuff and really make it look like a park.
Beautiful, wouldn't it?
We didn't finish, doing all that just because the person that lives here is going to be a slate that they can just do what they want to.
Right. Make it be what they want.
Yeah. And the fence is all of ours, and we still have the fence if somebody wanted to finish off that fence here, or even you could run a privacy fence, or what I thought is just putting a row of trees there.
Just some landscaping to kind of block the neighbors a little bit.
But we planted a lot out here. We had the landscapers come, and we've got the 2 cedars, blue atlas cedars at the end, and then did a lot of the plants that will bloom and flower. A lot of them aren't flowered right now, but they will flower and bloom, so it'll look real cottagey and whimsical once all that blooms.
Right. We all want to move around to the back porch and see what we got back there. All right, Joy, so on the back porch here, I mean, really, you don't even look at the back porch because you're too focused on the view of the trees and the creek and everything. So, but
I know it.
But you guys did redo the whole back porch, basically.
We did. We hung new ceiling fans, new lighting, painted everything. So the back porch, has had a refresh also. It's kind of, it's a big area back here. I just have this one part with the furniture, but there's, an area for a grill. I could see this, we didn't finish any of this back area off, but you could certainly do an outdoor kitchen out here. There's so much potential.
Yeah, you could just add a little bit more concrete and and put a little pergola. You've got all kinds of room out here.
Absolutely. It takes minimal work to do all that, and it's just such a beautiful, relaxing area.
Right.
We did a little flower bed in the corner over there, but I love the way the house turned out. It's so relaxing. It's such a pretty house. Somebody's gonna love this place. I love it. I know you like it too. All my friends that have come out and seen the process of it are like, you're crazy. You guys need to move out there. Sell your house and move out to that one. Which I have considered. It's a wonderful property.
Right. Well, thank you so much for letting us be a part of it.
Thank you.
Being on the journey with you on it. And, I always say, I'll tell everybody you're the best stager in Oklahoma. But it is fun to see the process of just the before and the after.
Absolutely. We've seen it along the way, so you forget about the beginning part of it, but when you compare the pictures, the before and afters, I think it's hugely different.
Right. We were kind of planning on going on the market around the 12th of April, but I've already got so many people calling me about the property and trying to get in to look at it. So we might even have it sold before the video comes out.
Right.
Anyway, but I do appreciate it so much you letting us be a part of the journey. And
well, I appreciate you, Brian, and Remax for everything. It's been a lot of fun.
Hey guys, thank you so much for going along this journey with us on Demo to Dreams here. And man, Joy and Steve have just done an amazing job with this property. I do want to say we appreciate you guys so much for all your input on the house and helping us pick selections. And it's really been fun seeing people's different inputs and stuff, and just the way they look at things and the way they decorate houses and all that. So, but we do appreciate you guys' input. And also don't forget, like our page, share our page, subscribe to our page. We do this kind of stuff all the time. And if you like looking at homes being remodeled, you probably want to follow our page because we have some pretty good ones on there from time to time. So anyway, we do appreciate everybody, and thanks for following along. And don't forget what Will Rogers says: I want to die peacefully in my sleep like my grandpa, not like all the others screaming in his car. You guys have a great day, and we'll catch you all real soon.